Welcome to Tamil Tech Zone. So today we are going to discuss about transit gateway across cross accounts. Okay, so this is our architecture. Okay, in this architecture we are going to attach two transit gateway that lies on different accounts. Okay, so this is transit gateway 1 and this is transit gateway 2. Both lies on different accounts. See here this is account 1 which is for example this account lies on North Virginia and this is account 2 this is lies in North California. Okay, so in this session we are going to learn about how to peer these two transit gateway using peering connections. Okay, so transit gateway is basically a network hub that you can use to interconnect your VPCs and on-premise network. On-premise network includes VPN and direct connector. So within an account, you can connect transit gateway. You can connect some instance or VPC without peering. But when you across your AWS account, means you have to give peering connection. You have to give static route entries. Okay. So today we are going to learn about how to make this architecture that is transit gateway across cross accounts. So let's get into our account. So today we are going to learn cross account peering with transit gateway. So let's see what are the procedures. I say in once a glance. So the first step is in account 1. Okay, that is North Virginia. Our account 1 is North Virginia. So you have to create one VPC with this CIDR block 13.0.0/16 and you have to attach IGW and route table and associate subnets with the route table and you have to launch one public instance. So we are going to telnet our public instance, uh, telnet our private instance from our public instance. This is a task we have to do. So, so the security group we must add 22 for SSH and 23 for telnet. And the same procedure we have to done in account 2 also. And then after go to account 2, we need to create one transit gateway. So and after attach transit gateway attachment. We need to create transit gateway attachment and attach that VPC. After the same procedure we need to follow in account 2. In account 2 also create transit gateway attachment and attach that VPC too. In account 1 route table we need to edit routes. Okay, in edit routes we need to give the CIDR block of account 2. In account 1 we need to give the CIDR block of account 2 and the type is transit gateway. The same process we need to done in account 2 also. In account 2 we give the CIDR block value of account 1 so that we connected the both accounts. The next step is creating another transit gateway attachment. This attachment is for peering connections. We are going to attach both transit gateways in it. So we need to create one transit gateway attachment for peering connections. So in account 1, copy the transit gateway ID and create that attachment. So the same procedure for account 1 also. But instead of creating an attachment in account 1 is accepted. So here we need to accept the peering connection request. After accepting, both accounts are interconnected. After already I told you we need to create a static route entry for attaching the account 1 transit gateway and account 2 transit gateway. So in account 1, go to the transit gateway route table and create static route entry and give the CIDR block value of account 2. Okay, in account 1, give the CIDR block of account 2. The same for account 2, you need to give the CIDR block value of account 1. And the type is peering attachment. Okay, there are two attachments you can see, but you need to select that peering attachment only and save it. So after last, we will check using telnet. We are going to telnet private instance from the public instance. So this is a task we are going to done. So quickly we move into the AWS account. Okay, here this is account 1. Okay, and this is account 2. So the account 1 is in North Virginia, and in account 2 I am switching my account into North California. So these are two accounts. Okay, I am simply creating one VPC setup in both accounts. So first step is I am going to do in account 1 I am creating VPC, and the basic setups I am going to do in both accounts. So I am creating one VPC in account 1. VPC from the account 1. So what's the CIDR block value of account 1? Is 13.0.0.60. You can give your own CIDR block. So this is the CIDR block value. All other options are same only. So next I am creating one subnet. For this VPC, I am creating one subnet that is going to be public. So I am giving web sub, and I'm choosing the availability zone as A. Okay. So I'm giving the CIDR block value range as this 13.0.1.0/24. This is my CIDR block value of this subnet, and I'm creating subnet. Here I am going to attach internet gateway because my subnet is connected with network. So I am giving IGW. I am creating the internet gateway, and I am going to attach the same IGW with my VPC. So the next step, I am going to create one route table. I am giving the name as RT-VPC1. I am selecting my VPC, and I am creating the route table is created. And after, we need to edit routes. Here I am selecting 0.0.0/0. This means uh, this means it will for all. The destination will become for everyone, and the target will become internet gateway. So I created internet gateway before, so I am selecting this. So I selected and I say change. After I need to associate my subnet. Here click edit subnet association, and this is my only subnet I created, and I save the changes. Okay, I completed my basic setups. I created one VPC, one subnet that is public, and I attach internet gateway, and I am creating route table, and I make the necessary steps in route table. That is edit routes and edit subnet association. So the same I am going to done in account 2, that is North California. I am switching my VPC page into North California. Here I am going to create one VPC. I am giving NC, VPC, NCMD, VPC2. This is my second VPC. I am giving the CIDR block value as this. So I am created my VPC 2, and the same process I'm going to create one subnet for my VPC. This one MCMV VPC, and this name is going to be sub private. So this is private subnet. Okay, and I'm choosing only two availability zone is visible for North California. I'm choosing this B. You can choose either A or B, and here I am giving the cider block value as this 1.0/24. This is my cider block, and I created subnet. Here also I am going to create one route table. This is my route table name, and I'm selecting my VPC. After I need to edit my subnet association, and I've selected my only VPC, that is subnet private. Here there is no need to edit subnet because the subnet is private only. So there is no need to attach internet gateway as we done before. So there is no need. So here also the basic setup is over. So we created the basic setup in account 1 as well as account 2. After, I am going to launch one instance in account 1 and account 2. So first I am going to launch one EC2 instance in account 1. I am going to create EC2 instance in account 1. So I am going to create one EC2 instance that is public. So I am given my name, that EC2 VPC1. I am choosing Amazon Linux AMI, and the type will be T2 micro only, and I am going to create one new keeper. If you have any existing keeper names, you can use that. VPC1 key. This is my name, and I create a keeper. So the keypad is downloaded. After, I need to edit my network setting. My VPC is this one, so no changes. My subnet is public only. After, I need to I need to enable this auto assign public IP so that I can have the public IP, and create the security group. Change the name of the security group. What are the inbound security group rules we have? One is SH, and I need to add one another rule. I'm choosing custom TCP. Here, what is the port range? That is 23. 23 is for telnet. We are going to use telnet, so I added port range as 23. And the source type will be anywhere. So storage configuration is default only, so I launch the instance. The same I am going to done in account 2, that is North California. In that also I am going to launch one EC2 instance privately. So I will give the name as EC2 VPC2, the same AMI only. Here also I am going to create one new keeper. I am given the name as VPC key. So here also key is downloaded. I am going to edit the network setting. Here I am giving my correct VPC, NC VPC, and this is my only private subnet I created before. And here I am going to disable the auto assign public IP because this EC2 instance will become private. So I change the security group name, and here also I uh, add the port number 23 for telnet, and source type will become anywhere. So I'm going to launch the EC2 instance. So in both accounts, I created the basic setup and launched one EC2 instance. Account 1, that is public, in account 2, that is private. In account 1 is going to be act as a jump box to telnet the uh, private EC2 instance. The third step will be creation of transit gateway. So let's create the transit gateway in account 1. This is my account 1. Go to the VPC console. Here you can see the transit gateway tab. Click this transit gateway. Click the create transit gateway. So give the name for the transit gateway. It will be transit VPC1. Okay. The description is optional. Here you need to select all the first four options for DNS support and the default routable propagation and association. If you uncheck means you can't able to you need to create the routable and you need to create the routable entries manually. So if I check means it will automatically associated and automatically propagated. So I check all the first four options, and if the cider block is optional only, here I am not going to give my cider block value, and create transit gateway. So here you can see my transit gateway VPC1 is in bending stage. So in account 2, same process I am going to do. In VPC, go to VPC console, this is account 2, and click the transit gateway and create one transit gateway for account 2. So I've given my name. Select the first four options for automatic propagation and routable association. Cider block value is optional. Create transit gateway. Here also, see my transit gateway is in pending state. It will take some time for me for changing the state into available. So our transit gateway in account 1, look, our transit gateway status is get into available in account 1. In account 2 also, our transit gateway, the state is available. So the third step is done. We create a transit gateway in both accounts. So we need to attach VPC in both transit gateway. So you can see transit gateway attachment below. Click this attachment. Create transit gateway attachment. Give the name. The name as attach NB1. And here I am going to select the transit gateway ID. This is my transit gateway. I am selecting this. Attachment type is going to be VPC. I am connecting my inter-region VPC only. So I am clicking this type as VPC, and the VPC ID is going to be this one, VPC NB account 1, and the only subnet that is already defaultly subnet is selected, and I created transit gateway attachment in account 1. The same I am going to do in account 2 also. Click transit gateway attachment, click create attachment. I am giving the name as attach to NB. So here this is my transit gateway in account 2. Attachment type is VPC. Select the VPC ID correctly, and the only subnet is visible. Check that subnet that you want and create transit gateway attach. So this is my transit gateway attachment created just now. Here look the state, it is pending. It will take some time to get into available. Here I created transit gateway attachment in both accounts. Look, this is my account 1 attachment, and the state is get changed into available. Same in account 2 also. This is my attachment created before. The state is also changed into available. So step 3 and 4 is over. I created transit gateway and attached one VPC in both accounts. After I need to edit my route table of VPC. So I go into account 1. So this is my account 1 and click route table. So this is my route table and here click the routes and click edit routes. Okay. Here I have to add one route entry. So here I have to give the cider block value of account 2. I am in account 1. Here I want to give the cider block value of account 2. So this is my cider block of account 2 14.0.0/16. In target I want to give transit gateway. So this is my transit gateway attachment in account 1. I want to click that and save changes. The same you need to done in account 2 also. This is my account 2 and this is my route table of account 2. Go to routes and go to edit routes. Add one route. Give the cider block of account 1. So this is the cider block of account 1. And the target, pick the transit gateway and select the attachment of account 2 transit gateway. Select the attachments and save the changes. So now the basic setup is over. In account 1 transit I had created transit gateway and attached and make the necessary entries in route table. The same I am done in account 2 also. So the next step is in account 2. So account 1 will become acceptor and account 2 is a requester. So go to account 2 and create another transit gateway attachment for peering connections. Okay. So go to so this is my account 2. Here I am going to transit gateway attachment. I need to create one new attachment for peering connection. So here I am give the name as peer 1 and select the transit gateway of account 2 and here the attachment type is going to be peering connection. And here you can either choose my account or another account. In my case I am choosing another account and I give the account ID of and I copy the account ID of account 1 and I give the account ID here, paste the account ID here. This is the account ID of account 1 and select the region. Select the region of account 1. So North Virginia is my region of account 1. So I am selecting this. Transit gateway. Who is the acceptor? You want to give the transit gateway ID of acceptor. Acceptor will be account 1. So I am going to transit gateway and this is my transit gateway. In the detail section you can see the transit gateway ID. Copy the transit gateway ID and paste it in account 2. Create transit gateway attachment. Our attachment is successfully created. This is the account. This is the attachment I created just now. Initiating request. So the request is initiating stage. In account 2, we see the peering attachment request is an initiating request. So we need to switch into account 1. This is my account 1. Go to transit gateway attachment. In that you can see the first one. It is pending acceptance. It's peering type. Okay. So select that request in go to actions and select accept transit gateway attachment. We are going to accept that. So click accept. So it is pending stage. After some time it will change into available. So this is our account 1. In transit gateway attachment, you can see our peering attachment state is changed into available. So we created transit gateway and attached this into VP. We made necessary entries in route table of VPC, and also in account 2 also we created transit gateway and attached this to VPC, and we also made necessary uh, entries in route table of VPC. After we created one peering connection and we attached this into both transit gateway so that these two can able to communicate. But there is only one step we need to do. What is it? Uh, so we need to create one transit gateway route table, and in that you need to create static route entry. For transit gateway peering across different accounts, we need static entries so that both transit gateway can communicate. So we are going to create a static route entry. In account 2, I am switching my account into account 2. In account 2, click transit gateway route table. Select my transit gateway. This is my transit gateway route table. In routes, create static route. So this is my account 2. So I want to give account 1 cider block value. In account 2, give the cider block of account 1. This is the cider block of account 1. Choose the attachment. The type is active only. Choose the attachment. Choose peering attachment only. Here you need to select the peering attachment. Create static route. The same you need to. So this is my account 1. Same process we need to do in account 1 also. Go to start transit gateway route table. This is my transit gateway route table. Go to routes, create static routes. Give the cider block of account 2. This is my account 1, so give the cider block of account 2. I given the cider block of account 2. The type is active only. Choose the attachment as peering attachment. This is my peering attachment. Choose attachment and create static routes. So here you can see this is the start peering attachment. In account 1, the cider block will be accounted 2. Static, the route type is static and it is active state. So now we can instance connect the in EC2 instance in account 1, that is public. So click connect here only. So before we need to switch into super user. The command is sudo su. After you need to install telnet package. This is a command for installing all the telnet packages. Yum install telnet star -y. So we successfully install the telnet package. So give the command telnet, and you need to give the IP address of private IP of private instance in account 2. So I'm going to copy that. This is my private instance account 2. Copy the private IPv4 address. and paste it in account 1. After you need to give 22 port. Here you can see it is trying and it is successfully connected because we paired that to transit gateway so that from the SSH of this public IP we can able to telnet this private IP. We successfully connected this private IP from this public IP. So in different account, both are in different account. Through this transit, try to SSH our private instance from public instance. So this is account 1. This is account 1. I connected my public instance. So here I want to copy the PEM key of private instance. So I created one file. I edit that file using VI. In this page we need to copy the PEM key of private instance. So this is my PEM key file of private instance. I copied that and I paste it in my new file. Click escape colon WQ to save it. So I change the mode of the private key for 400 and give the name of the file. After I need to take SSH, the private instance. This is my account 2. Select the instance and connect. Select SSH client. Here you can see the command SSH. Copy this one and paste it in account 1. In the place of PEM key, remove that name of the PEM key and give your created file. P or a key. This is my private key. If I run this, it asks for are you sure want to continue. I am giving yes. Yeah, we connected. So from 13 it got changed into 14 series. What's the meaning of this? So different accounts are connected using transit gateway peering. So this is the account 2. This private IP. This is private instance of account 2. We connected the private instance of account 2 from public instance of account 1. Before we saw the telnet. Here we can also take SSH also. Thank you. Stay tuned.